Hello crew, I'm Luke McNally from MASS Nutrition, founder and formulator for aminologic supplements. I'm here today to talk to you about our latest product that we brought out called MagnaRedz. MagnaRedz is a pretty simple product. It's a blend of magnesium and different superfruits. Magnesium, I'm going to do a whole nother video on the research and the studies and the hows and whys behind it. So I'll just touch on it fairly quickly. This video will be specific to this. So magnesium's a mineral found in the body. It's responsible for it's found in 300 different enzymatic processes in the body, so it's very, very important. Researchers have also found almost 4,000 binding sites for magnesium in the body. So this certainly tells us that it's a very, very important mineral. Magnesium deficiency. The latest research shows that only about half of the American, that's the data that we've got, the American population is hitting the RDA for magnesium. Okay, the RDA for magnesium for a male is between 19 and 30 is only around 400 milligrams. So only half of Americans are hitting that. You talk about your average American, we're not talking about high-end athletes or other people with higher functional need for magnesium. So it's estimated that almost every single athlete or person that trains or pregnant person or person with diabetes or anyone else that has a functional need for more magnesium is actually deficient. So that tells us that it's very important to supplement with the product. Why aren't we getting as much as we used to? I've talked a little bit in the past before about the pillaging of our soils for agriculture. We take all our elements out of the soil and just fertilise with NPK, which is nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, to make our plants grow. And we're void of all the other elements, one of them being magnesium. So even if you do eat a whole lot of fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds and things that are supposed to be high in magnesium, you're probably not getting the same amount as you used to. Testing for magnesium, the general test doctors do is a serum test, which is testing how much magnesium is in the blood. Now, 60% of your magnesium is found in your bones and the rest in your other tissues. Only around 1% is found in the blood. So it's not a magnesium score on a blood test does not really correlate with total body magnesium levels. So if you're testing very low for magnesium on a blood test, it's likely that you're about to die because that would be the last place that it's going to get pulled from. So what you want to do if you do want to know your magnesium levels is ask for a red blood cell magnesium count. So that will tell you how much magnesium is actually inside the cell. In terms of magnesium, there's a lot of different ones out there. Now, it's important when you're looking at a magnesium product to look at the elemental magnesium. That's the amount of magnesium that's that you're getting out of a product. There's a whole lot of different ones. You would have seen like magnesium oxide, different chelates like citrate, taurate, orotate, glycinate, things like that. You want to stay away from anything that's oxide. It has the highest amount of elemental per milligram, but it's not bioavailable for the body, so the body can't absorb it. So it's great that it's got plenty of elemental magnesium, but it's not so great if you're not really getting it, so pointless. It's a cheap option, and you'll see it a lot in a lot of cheaper companies' products, as well as cheap multivitamins and things like that. Pretty much useless. You want to use a magnesium that's bound to a amino acid. In this case, I've used citrate. It's very, very well tolerated, and it's very highly absorbable. So magnesium citrate is the product that I use. Now, the amino acid that magnesium is bound to, once cleaved and release the magnesium, also has a benefit to the body. So taurate is basically like taurine, so that helps with insulin sensitivity. Glycinate, glycine, that's a phase 2 conjugate for liver detoxification. In the case of citrate, it will donate, it's an intermediary for the citric acid cycle, which is your ATP or energy production cycle in the body. So once the magnesium is cleaved from the amino acid citrate, or the salt citrate, the citrate will then enter the Krebs cycle and actually go towards energy production. So it has a benefit as well. Now, what are the needs of magnesium? I recommend, and I'll go into more research in the other video, but there's research that's shown that from what I've gathered from the research, for me personally, I'd be looking to get around 5 milligrams per kilo, okay, of elemental magnesium. It's very important when you're checking your labels, check for elemental, because it's great if you're getting 2,000 milligrams of magnesium glycinate, but that only really equates to about 20 milligrams of elemental magnesium, okay? So you need to make sure that you know what elemental magnesium that you're getting. 1 teaspoon of MagnaRedz gives us 300 milligrams of elemental magnesium. So for me, a teaspoon and a half before bed is a fantastic option. The Reds, very simply, I've added a whole heap of different superfruits, you know, your acai, goji, pomegranate, maki berry, all those sorts of things. Just a great blast for antioxidants to have before bed. I always recommend you have your magnesium before bed because it helps you calm, relax and sleep. And the antioxidants are going to be a great idea as well. They also help flavour the product as well. MagnaRedz, as always, is 100% naturally flavoured, coloured, sweetened, and yeah, no nasties in it. Alright, just quickly, my top 10 reasons to take magnesium. Again, I'll expand on these in another video. Sleep, increases insulin sensitivity, improves brain function and fights depression, maximizes testosterone and other sex hormone production, increases protein synthesis, decreases inflammation, lowers blood pressure, improves heart health, increases bone strength and prevents osteoporosis, also regulates cortisol and improves digestion. All right, so that's MagnaRedz. You'll find it in all Mass Nutrition stores and online at www.massnutrition.com.au. 30 serves in a bottle. And a bottle retails for around 30 bucks. So you'll actually find that it's a very, very competitive product. Great to throw in with a post-workout shake if you're training later in the day or even earlier in the day. It's not going to knock you out and make you docile or anything like that. But magnesium it's very important to restore magnesium post-workout or at least before bed, so you're getting optimal levels. So that's it, guys. MagnaRedz, magnesium citrate plus superfruit concentrate. I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.